Matthew 18, verse 18. Truly I say to you, whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say to you, if two of two of you agree on earth about anything they ask, it will be done for them by my Father is in heaven. For forever, for where two two or three are gathered in my name, there I among them. Then Peter came, but and said to him, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? As many as 7 times. Jesus said to him, I do not say you 7 times, but 70 times heaven. Therefore, therefore the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who wished to settle accounts with servants. When he began to settle, one was brought to him who weighed him 10,000 talent, and since B could not pay, his master ordered him to be sold with his wife and children, and at all he had, and payments to be made. So the servant fell on his knees, imploring him, have patience with me, and I will pay you everything. And out of pity for him, the master of that servant released him and forgave him the debt. But 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 when that same servant went, servants who were him hundred hundred denarii, and seizing him, he began to cock him, saying, Pay what you vow. So his fellow servants have paid, have, and I will pay you, and went and put him in prison until he should pay and debit what had taken place. They were greatly disturbed, and they went and reported to their master all that had taken place. Then his master smote him and said to him, You wicked servant, gave you all the debit because you pleaded with me. And should not you have one mercy on your fellow servant? And I heard mercy on you. And I angered his master, delivered him to the jailers until he should pay all his debt. So also my heavenly Father will do every one of you if you do not forgive your brother from your heart. Matthew 20. For the kingdom of heaven is like a master of a house who went out early in the morning to hire laborers for his vineyard. After agreeing with the laborer for a denarius a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And going out about the third hour, he saw others standing idle in the marketplace. And to, to them he said, you go into the vineyard, to and whatever is right, I will give you. So they went, going out again, about the sixth hour, and the ninth hour he did the same. And about the eleventh, 11th hour he went out and found others standing. And he said to them, why do you stand here idle all day? They said to him, because no one has heard us. He said to them, you go into the vineyard too. Vineyard too. And when evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, call the laborers and pay them their wages, beginning with the last up to the first. And when those heard about the 11th hour, each of them received a denarius. Denarius. Now, when those heard first came, they thought they would receive more, but each of them also received a denarius, and on receiving it, they grumbled at the master of the house. The house. மத்தேயு 20ஆம் அதிகாரம் 12ஆம் வசனம். 20, chapter 20, word 12. Saying these last worked only 1 hour, and you have made them equal to us. You have borne the burden of the day and the scorching heat. But he replied to one of friend, I am doing you no wrong. Did you not agree with me for a denarius? Take what belongs to you and go. I choose to give to this last worker as I give to you. Am I allowed to you to do to do what I choose with what belongs to me, or do you degraded my ge- generosity? So the last will be first, and the first last. And was Jesus was going up